Today I will take some simplified character and I'm gonna show you how they look in traditional character. Welcome to Ben Learns Chinese, episode 7. When I do some posts on Hello Talk showing that I'm learning traditional character as well as simplified character, a lot of Chinese from mainland, they write to me and they say that it's nonsense, it's impossible, it's too difficult. Well, it's not that difficult. What I'm doing right now is to exercise my memory. And what a tremendous way to exercise memory than learning traditional and simplified character. And for those who say that it's too difficult, it is not. It is less difficult learning traditional and simplified Chinese character than learning Chinese and Japanese, for instance. So what I did is when I traveled to Taiwan, I bought a book. And now I have a green highlighter and I highlight all the character that I know. I have a little video about that. So basically what I'm doing is that I take a text and like I explained, I put in green everything that I know. So, 我了他对我说我 I think it's 真不会只有是 So some of them I know, but clearly I don't know enough to understand all the sentence. So when I finish this, I end up having a lot of page, for example, that. And I recognize some symbols that are recurrent. And I did a lot. I did all those pages. So it's not just something I started. So this is a very good exercise for memory. And as I progress, the more page I do, I realize the character I know and I realize a character that I don't know. And when those characters are repeated constantly, I tell myself that would be a great idea to find this character. So the first pass is I'm just doing it mechanically. I don't try to read, I don't try to understand, and sometimes it happened that I know all the character in a sentence, but I don't even know what is the meaning of the sentence. But recently, I have found some traditional character I didn't know what it was. And when I look at it in the dictionary, I realize, oh, this is this character. Some traditional characters are very similar to the simplified. Only simple simplification. But some other, wow, I was blown away. And this is those characters I want to present. So in the next minute, I'll present 3 sets of characters and I'm gonna write them so you can see how I write in Chinese. And I try to respect the stroke order. Sometimes I do some mistakes. I'm gonna use color to highlight the part that changed and the part that doesn't change. And let's see, what are those characters? So the first character to look at is hai, which means still or also. So in simplified character, it's quite easy. We start with the symbol for not, which is bu. Put it here. And then we have the symbol for someone who is running. But in character with this traditional script, it's much more different. There's a whole part that is different. This part is not at all the same. Start like this. And then, now it's identical, same symbol here. That's a big difference. Now, when we say 我很高兴认识你, means I'm very happy to know you. The word 认识, which means to know, to understand, recognize, it's really simple when you use this simplified character. This is how to write it. So again, quite simple. Now when we learn the traditional character, we realize that this symbol is always replaced by this one. This is the same thing. Every time we will see this one, it's going to be replaced by this one. Now, that's not the only thing that changed for Genshini. It whole change. So this is how it is written in traditional character. And I may have some mistake in the stroke order. I'll try to get it right. First of all, the first character, Gen. And here we have the symbol for heart. Now it's very different, but look at the other one, it's even more different. We have the same start, but we have to do it a little bit smaller in terms of whiteness, because there are more elements to come. And there's a big strike here. Do this, do this. It's very different. Very different. Next character is Ran, which means to give ground, to give way, to yield, to give up, to concede. It's used it is not very easy to explain. I think it's gonna be subject to one word of the day in the upcoming episode. So in simplified character, this is very easy. This is how it's written. Again, we recognize the symbol and also the symbol for Shan. Now, be prepared for kind of a shock, because in traditional it's a little bit longer to write. Now, I've showed first of all what is the way to translate that. So we start quite easy like this, but after that it's quite intense. We have kind of a roof. After that we have two square like this, and then we have two line, and we take like this, we add another line, and at the bottom of this one there's other stroke like this and like this. So it made it a lot more complicated. And I was reading my book and I was seeing that always this character. I was wondering what does it mean, and I realized it's just this one. So that was very interesting. So this is all for the complicated character. So I'll be honest, I know that it's quite basic as equipment, and because we are now in the evening, there was a lot of shadow. So I don't know if you like that. You may make some comments about how it was this episode, and if you liked it, of course you can subscribe to my channel and you can let a thumbs up. So see you next time.